Wake up, wake up, wake up, and welcome to another day that we didn't deserve. Y'all already know I am excited. I'm pumped. Why? Because today is Monday, and that just means another week, another opportunity for greatness. Let's get to it. All right, so I have to be quick. One, I don't know when the little one is going to wake up. And two, I have things to do. Y'all already know this is a working channel over here. So if you're not working on something or in serious support of someone who is, you already know you're going to fall off real quick. All right. But the thought that I had come to mind this morning, the thing that I know is going to get me through, I'm telling you guys, it is profound. Okay, you ready? You listening? You ready? Consistency is key. You heard me. Consistency is key. So yeah, anywho, y'all already know this is a conversation with myself that I'm inviting you guys in, right? And if you're like me, you're thinking, girl, that's not profound. How long have people been saying consistency is key? Consistency is key. The problem is, if we were honest in the day-to-day grind of business, sometimes you can really forget that. In the day-to-day push to get things moving, if you've ever gotten yourself kind of in that lull, in that rhythm where it seems like you take 2 steps forward, but 5 steps back, or you take 5 steps forward, but 10 steps back. If you ever find yourself at that place where you feel like you're doing what you can, you're doing all you can, and you're just like, I just don't understand, that consistency seems to fall off, right? That consistency seems to slow down because that's when you start to second guess. That's when you begin to wonder, like, is this really what I'm called to? Is this really what I was supposed to put my hands to? You start to back up a little bit. And sometimes reevaluation is healthy. Sometimes reevaluation is healthy. However, you have to be careful. You have to be careful that you are not putting in motion the very thing that you are afraid of. Here's an example in the way that I have to think about it. Okay? The way that I have to think about it is inconsistency in business is like having schizophrenia. Inconsistency in business equals schizophrenia. Inconsistency in your business equals schizophrenia. What do I mean by that? Now look this thing up, right? Quick Google search, not too much research because I have an idea what schizophrenia is. But when you hear it out loud, it means something different. It hits home a little differently. Schizophrenia is a serious mental disorder in which people interpret reality abnormally. Schizophrenia may result in some combination of hallucinations, delusions, and extremely disordered thinking and behavior that impairs daily functioning and can be disabling. And you guys ever had a business, ever been in a portion of your business, in a season of your business where people are really looking at you funny? Yes, you want to block out the naysayers. Yes, you want to block out the haters. Yes, you want to make sure that you're focused and that you're dedicated and that you're doing what you are supposed to do. You're walking out your God-given gift, your God-given purpose. You want to make sure you have the flexibility and the freedom in order to explore this thing that God gave you, because we never know where it's going to end up. But have you ever been in a season where people are looking at you funny? Looking at you like you're a little crazy? Have you ever been in a season where you're looking at yourself like, If you've been there, I want you to check your consistency. Is it possible that you have self-inflicted a disorder in your business by simply being inconsistent? Is it possible that you have altered the reality of what could be for your business by simply being inconsistent? One of the things that is said here is that it is extremely disordered thinking and behavior that impairs daily function. Extremely disordered behavior that impairs daily function. What does that mean? If you are inconsistent, and this doesn't have to be in the big things. Sometimes we notice the big things, but it's even in the little things. For myself, even social media is one of those things where I consider a small thing. But if I'm honest, I have been inconsistent. It looks like schizophrenia to the public. It looks like schizophrenia to my customers. Why is that? 1 minute you're up, you're posting, you're in there, you're available, you're present, you're ever ready, you're ever able, all of those things. And the next moment you're not. 1 moment you're pushing with follow-up. You're good about that. You're contacting them every week, bi-weekly, every month, every other month, whatever your schedule of consistency is for your particular industry, you're doing that thing. And then all of a sudden you fall off. It's schizophrenia. It impairs the daily functioning. People don't know what to expect from you. So if you're struggling with that thing, check your consistency level. Get honest with yourself. Check your consistency level. Am I truly being consistent in all things? Find that weakest thing. That's one of the things that I know I have to do this week. Find that weakest area. Work on that. Develop that. Right? You ever been in a city where you're developing your craft? You're making sure that you are mastering your craft. And then all of a sudden you fall off. If you are inconsistent and you cannot be accountable to yourself, do not expect to be accountable to your customers. It is that simple. Anywho, I have to get up off here because y'all already know I am talking to me and just invited you to the conversation. I have my own task list that I need to get done. I did see a few things left that I was not able to complete by the end of this week. And of course, for me, I kind of judge 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock as the start to my workday, right? It's about to be 6 o'clock right now, right? Even though I start my day at 4:30, that 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock is really how I judge the beginning of my workday. So I only have a few hours to really make that final push, get those few things off my task list so I don't have to go into a new week with old tasks, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get going. Again, we are a working channel over here. So take what you need and get on about your business.